Good morning, students. This is Shamin. Today we are going to learn about phrasal verbs. Do you know what is a phrasal verb is? Let us check. We are facing many phrasal verbs in our daily life. Let us check what is a phrasal verb is. A phrasal verb is a verb that is made of a main verb together with an adverb or preposition or both. Typically, their meaning is not obvious from the meaning of the individual words themselves. We can just check about an example. Tarun put on his clothes. Phrasal verbs. It's made of a main verb and a preposition or adverb. A phrasal verb is a verb that is followed by a preposition or adverb. We have seen the example before. Tarun put on his clothes. Here the verb is put and the preposition is on. When we have put the verb and on the preposition, we are getting a phrasal verb. So, the meaning of phrasal verb will not be the same of its components. Meaning, put on, which means to wear or to dress. Typically, their meaning is not obvious from the meanings of the individual words themselves. So the literal meaning of a verb or the adverb or the preposition which is followed by will not make the correct meaning of a phrasal verb. So let's check how this happens. So we can go to the meanings of the phrasal verbs right now. We have lots of phrasal verbs. Here we could see an exercise. The first one is put, and the most of the phrasal verbs we could face will be from the part put, or starting with the verb put across, communicate, ആശയവിനിമയം നടത്തുക. She cannot put across her ideas fluently in English. Put aside, to keep away, മാറ്റിവെക്കുക. Put aside your things before you enter in. Put down, suppress, അടിച്ചമർത്തുക. Write, എഴുതുക. രണ്ട് മീനിങ് ഉണ്ട് പുട്ട് ഡൗൺ എന്നുള്ള വാക്കിന്. The first one is suppress and the second one is write. The management tried to put down the strike where suppress is used. He put down his thoughts on paper. In this sentence, the meaning of the phrasal verb is write. Put forward, suggest, നിർദ്ദേശിക്കുക. The Congress party has put forward the name of Pranab Mukherjee for the post of president. Then the next, put off, postpone, പിന്നീട് ഒരവസരത്തിലേക്ക് മാറ്റിവെക്കുക. The match was put off due to heavy rain. Then the next is put up, stay or build. തങ്ങുക, നിർമ്മിക്കുക. I put up in a good hotel when I go out of the country. In this sentence, we have the meaning stay. He put up a new house in the city. The last sentence, the meaning of the phrasal verb is build. Put on. This phrasal verb is repeated in the most of the questions. Put on, wear, ധരിക്കുക. He puts on his new dress for the party. Then the next one, put out, extinguish. കെടുത്തുക, തീ കെടുത്തുന്നതിനാണ് സാധാരണ പറയാറുള്ളത്. The fire brigade took 15 minutes to put out the fire. Put up with, tolerate. സഹിക്കുക. I can't put up with him anymore. So, mostly we could, the most important phrasal verbs from put is put across, put down, put forward, then put on, put up with. Let us do an activity with phrasal verb. Here we have a question. Let us check the question first. Phrasal verbs exercise. We have got the options: put away, put on, put out, put across, put down, put off. Tarun wanted to dash some ideas with his father over phone. He dashed his clothes and went to the telephone booth near the hostel. He could not get his father online, so he dashed his plan and decided to dash a letter. Students, have you read the question? Let us read it once more. Tarun. So what will be the missing words here? Let's check. Tarun wanted to dash communicate some ideas with his father over phone. He wore, the past tense of wear, his clothes and went to the telephone booth near the hostel. He could not get his father online, so he postponed his plan and decided to write a letter. Let's check the meanings of the word phrasal verbs. Put away, to keep away. Put on, to wear. Put out, to extinguish. Put across, to communicate. Put down, to suppress, to write. Put off, to postpone. So let's check which are the phrasal verbs we can use here. Put on, to wear. Put across, to communicate. Put down, to write. Put off, postpone. As we said before, put down has two meanings. One is write. Tarun wanted to put across some ideas with his father over phone. He put on his clothes and went to the telephone booth near the hostel. He could not get his father online, so he put off his plan and decided to put down a letter. So students, we used put across, which means communicate, put on, which means to wear or dress. Then the next one, put off, which means to postpone. Then put down, which means to write. So students, I hope you all enjoyed the class very well. Thank you.